Bad news for the Kansas City Chiefs for this year. It's okay because the NFL will give one back for you with the Lamar Hunt Trophy for the 2022-2023 season. But if we're talking about the need for a new stadium deal for Buffalo, this is where the need for a new stadium is going to come by giving the Buffalo Bills the Super Bowl championship. Tampa Bay founded year 74, Tom Brady 74 Super Bowl, Raiders 74, Joshua 74, 5 months, 4 days from the start of the season to the Super Bowl. We have Raiders, we get Vegas, we get Bills having too much at 54. Okay, Raiders, they don't need no new stadium. Okay, they don't need no Super Bowl right after building the new stadium. Maybe Mark Davis going to reap all the benefits a little bit later on. Just a little bit of time for the Raiders. But for the time being, let's take care of the other owner out there. The billionaire Pegulas need a new stadium. They need a new stadium so they can generate more profits, more seats, a nice, shiny stadium that Buffalo will get behind to keep the team. No better way to get the new stadium than by winning the Super Bowl. By winning the Super Bowl, you guarantee that these fans are going to see a winner. And guess what? When the Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl, the new stadium deal is going to come for the Pegulas. The Bills will build a new stadium. They will reach another Super Bowl in between this time when this new stadium will finally get constructed. I think the Bills lose to the Dallas Cowboys. If the Bills win the Super Bowl this year, they get the new stadium deal. They play another Super Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys in Super Bowl 58, then the fix is truly in for the Pegulas to not only buy the team, but to get a new stadium, to increase the value of their club, to have more seats in the stadium, to have a modern stadium to increase the value in the branding of the club. The house that Josh Allen built, this new stadium proposal, this new stadium deal for Buffalo will definitely pass if you give the Bills this championship. And Tampa Bay, founded in the year 74, will definitely be 7-4 in the Super Bowl. We go with the revenge angle out of all of the other teams. It's going to be a revenge angle in all of this. If it was not the talk rule revenge for the Raiders against Tom Brady, as great as it sounds, we got to go with the Bill Stampede in the trading up with Tampa Bay from number 12 to pick number 7, where Josh Allen is selected. We're in the 7th season of the Pegulas owning the team that the Buffalo Bills can win the championship. One Super Bowl in 7 seasons with number 17, Josh Allen. This is where the Bills get one back after being tormented by Tom Brady. This is where we get the Bill Stampede with the Bucks owners, with the Bucks coordinators all but finished. That they're ready to move on, that they're in the Super Bowl. The NFL gives the Bills the Super Bowl championship. The Bills coordinators move on to new head coaching jobs. It's the end of Tom Brady. Maybe Tom Brady proves the world wrong. He makes it to the postseason. Maybe he loses to Aaron Rodgers. But as far as it tells, Tampa Bay is going to be 7-4. Tom Brady will be 7-4 in the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay will win 2 out of their 3 Super Bowls with Tom Brady. It's the revenge angle. The revenge angle predicted Tom Brady to be 7-4 in the Super Bowl some 12 months before it happened. Option number 1 was the Raiders, the most compelling storyline. NFL writes a script. I sometimes got to remember that I don't write the script. Maybe I should be hired to write the script. I don't know. That was definitely the best sounding storyline. But the Bills stampede against Tom Brady is as good as it gets. It humiliates Bill Belichick. It gives the Bills the Super Bowl. For Tom Brady, he already won 7 Super Bowls. He's already the greatest. He loses against the Bills, and the Bills get one back. It's revenge. If not the Raiders, it's the Bills. It's simple as that. Because the Raiders dynasty has already begun after this year, receiving the old Raiders back. If the Raiders dynasty takes off, then maybe this is the time when Buffalo wins the Super Bowl. Maybe you'll see the emergence of a Bills Chiefs rivalry out there. Maybe you'll see another Bills Chiefs rematch next year. Who's the top dog in the AFC? Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes next year. Roger Goodell is genius playing all of this. Just in time to doubt Derek Carr, to ignore him when Super Bowl 60 comes along. When 30 is is the new 20. When Derek Carr takes off with Jim Harbaugh, NFL happy. Lamar will take off 1 year. It's as good as it gets right here, folks. It's as good as it gets. The Niners in the Super Bowl before moving into Santa Clara. The Rams in the Super Bowl before moving in to their new stadium. The Cardinals reaching the Super Bowl a couple of years after opening University of Phoenix Stadium. It was the Atlanta Falcons that made it to the Super Bowl in the last year of the Georgia Dome before they moved in to the new stadium. New stadium factor, definitely why the Raiders were in my top list. You just got to go with the other team having plans to build a new stadium. That's where you have to go along with this. The revenge angle in the new stadium. The top two choices were the Raiders and the Bills. The Dallas Cowboys, they got America's national fan base. No need to go in the Super Bowl to get fan support because they always have fan support. That's why the Dallas Cowboys were not in the Super Bowl after building this new stadium because the fan support was always there. Any other examples I'm missing from recent times, Well, Seattle did build a new stadium in 2000 or whatever it was, and they did make it to the Super Bowl, so I still count that as an example. The New York Jets make it to 2 straight AFC championships right as they were building the new Giants stadium. The New York Giants winning the Super Bowl after they built the new stadium. That's plenty of evidence right there that this is the Bill Stampede to come this year. We'll get ready for the Raider dynasty. The projection calls for the Bills later on in like Super Bowl 62, 63, just calls for the Bills to win right now. Projection is spot on with the revenge factor, the new stadium factor, the Tampa Bay founded in year 74 factor, against Tom Brady factor, the AFC winning the Super Bowl. It's as good as it gets, folks. Real numerology predicted Tom Brady to lose the Super Bowl some 12 months in advance. Option number 1, the Raiders. The only possible other choice, the Bills. Only 2 possible choices. Real numerology did it. There's bound to be some curveballs and some knuckleballs. It's bound to happen. The Jimmy G versus Tom Brady, as scripted as it gets, and we don't want to hear, it was scripted for that to happen. If you go for the Rams, you can't then say it's scripted, folks. You got to go with Tom Brady getting his payback for that motherfucker the 49ers chose over him. This is WWE nonsense. They need to pay for a new stadium, the Pegula, so I'm going to go with the Billionaire Pegulas. They'll host a playoff game to get some playoff tickets. How's the fixes in for that? For the new stadium. The new face of the AFC, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, a little rival there. A little nice Freemason balance to the elements. And Joe Burrow makes it the AFC Championship. He's trying to win the Super Bowl. Now, that's how the commissioner would like it. Joe Burrow's trying to win the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has got some rivals in the conference. Derek Carr is in the playoffs. The Raiders are trying to build a dynasty. You got rivals, got competition. Lamar Jackson's back next year. The Raiders getting a new coach. Joe Burrow, AFC Championship game. Josh Allen win the Super Bowl. But just maybe, Patrick Mahomes is going to come back and make it to the Super Bowl next year to show that he's top dog of the AFC. That's when Patrick Mahomes goes along in the corner. Don't say the fix is in for the Billionaires after it happens. It's time to go for the fixes in for the Billionaire Pegula family. I think the party's over for the AFC after this year until the Raider dynasty begins. And then it's back to the NFC, showing why it's the real NFL before the merger, the original NFL. But after the AFC ties the NFC, this is when the NFC comes back, started next year. Before the Raiders, before the top dog of the AFC, the next real dynasty in the NFL, the Raiders. It's about the Raiders. Right after the Packers, right after the Cowboys, right after the Cardinals win the Super Bowl. Don't think for a second this Derek Carr guy is going to leave any minute of the day. 4,500 yards without the wide receiver with the DUI. The whole interim head coach situation. This guy is something special. There are a lot of special quarterbacks out there, but Derek Carr is among the most special out there. If it were not for transitioning the team out of Oakland, if he had a win now team right in place, this guy could have won 7 Super Bowls, Derek Carr, but he's going to win 4 Super Bowls. He'd be undefeated in the Super Bowl. If the Raiders weren't rebuilding and planning to move out of Las Vegas, this guy would have had 7 Super Bowls, Derek Carr. This guy's amazing. This guy's the real deal. This guy's the golden boy of the league. Only difference is this guy wins when he has the fountain of youth. That's the whole meaning of 30 is the new 20 for Derek Carr. He's got many years left to play. And Patty will win the Super Bowl. Right after Patty wins the Super Bowl, you damn well expect the Raiders to go from 2 to 3 to 4 Super Bowls. Who do we love to hate? That John Gruden's gone. Oh, we like Derek Carr. He's a good guy. Who is there to hate on the Raiders? Is it Al Davis? Jim Harbaugh needs to go to the Raiders for everybody to hate the Raiders again. Raging lunatic on the sidelines. Who's got it better than us? The 49ers. Derek Carr. Fucking legend. Derek Carr. Definitely will make it to the AFC Championship game. Before make it to the Super Bowl, we'll lose one AFC Championship game, probably to the brother John Harbaugh in Super Bowl 59. A younger brother need to kick him back at Super Bowl 60. Derek Carr gonna tie Joe Montana when he defeats the Vikings and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. When he goes 4-0 in the Super Bowl, Derek Carr. This guy is the ultimate Raider, Derek Carr. This guy's a legend. Jim Harbaugh's the rabbit, number 4 Chinese Zodiac. I'll go all the way and say this means he goes in 4. He wins 4 Super Bowls instead of appearing in 4 Super Bowls. Jim Harbaugh's a special coach. If physical smash mouth defense and gruesome running game, when you give him the best quarterback he's ever coached in college and pro, this guy is ready to take off. He is a winner. Jim Harbaugh is off to Vegas right after the Chiefs lose this week. There's no doubt about it. Both of these teams will be one and done, and one team is going to get a lot better by committee with the head coach. I'm still going to predict the Chiefs to make it to the Super Bowl next year, but they're going to lose. Because PM is next PM, the next Peyton Manning, Garoppolo, Grossman. It's all been decoded. Patrick Mahomes, the next Peyton Manning. This guy is the Freemason face of the league. Oh, you think he's going to win this year? They're going to bet this guy every single year like they did with Aaron Rodgers. And these guys keep on losing because these guys are all Masonic agents. Just like Aaron Rodgers is. They bet this guy every year and he keeps on losing. Patrick Mahomes, the next Freemason face like Peyton Manning. Where they bet this guy every year and he loses. These guys are Masonic agents of the Order of the National Football League. These guys are the Masonic agents for you to go bet on them when they're going to lose, when they're not going to even win multiple Super Bowls in a 5-year span. Is Patrick Mahomes, guys, going to win later on in his career? Guaranteed. A small market like Peyton Manning. The similarities are too similar to each other. Tom Brady gets the big market in New England, while the Raiders, they get Vegas, they get California. This team has got a market of fans everywhere. Raider Nation. We are all Raider Nation in Super Bowl 60 when the Dallas Cowboys lose like the Seahawks did. The Seahawks lost the Brady, Sherman, all these guys, they lost. It's going to be the same way with the Cowboys. If Mike McCarthy's still the coach for that Super Bowl, then yeah, he will definitely win 2 out of 3 Super Bowls.